this canyon level, where the acts here are definitely longer than the rest. And the final one, that is a really lengthy one. Props to you if you can go through that one more than once without turning back to a human. Snipe-topians just flying around, minding their own business, paying no attention to the kid. Oops, that sound effect means. Alrighty. So I do need to play more non-Sonic Sega games. I do need to help introduce the world that Sega is excellent outside of that Blue Hedgehog. Lately, I've also been playing through Alex Kidd in Miracle World. It's kind of supposed to be Sega's answer to Super Mario. It's a platformer where you play as a kid. You can attack with your fists that grow. You collect currency. You can buy motorcycles, boats. Maybe not boats, but some flying machine. You go through bosses that have you go through rock, paper, scissors, which is the only sucky thing about Alex Kidd. It's a really fun platformer, and I would like to play through that game as well. And that really catchy main theme song, even if it is only 30 seconds long, it loops a lot, but it's still quite pleasant to listen to. Oh, there's so many Sega games I wish I would have grown up with. I would have loved to play through these games as a kid. But I digress. Just notice I've usually been having like a lot of that drill meter left over because you just keep going through those rings. This game is pretty generous like that. So if you practice enough, you won't have to have too much trouble with your speed and whatnot. If you do, what's it, meter? Not the meter. If you do lose all the ability to increase speed, you'll definitely have trouble on many of the bosses. This upcoming one, along with like, what's that card one's name again? Starts with a Jackie or something. Those are hell if you are not able to drill and able to just make small paraloops. Yes, Reala is who will be facing. He's popular enough to be a part of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. I usually go through rings to restore my meter. I go through them for enjoyment and getting a ton of points. Okay, once again, I'm kind of not paying attention to the time limit I have, and yep, it's gonna be too late. And now that that egg alarm is gonna come after me. If you jump on it, you can stun it, but if you can run away from it, why would you? Just take a chance with it. Thankfully, if you're going to ride on one of those things, all the things will generally just be close to where one of the kids land. So if you can still get a decent enough rank, as long as you have been getting a good amount of links prior to that mess up. So, don't bump into anything. Get a boatload of points for it. Very decent amount. It wasn't even 2,000, so calling it a boatload would be a bit of an over-exaggeration. I didn't need, but thanks anyways. Not even close. Excellent. Excellent indeed. I don't think I've stated this yet, but I will state it again in case I haven't. I will be playing through Christmas Nights, which is a part of the extras, when it is a more appropriate time. It is currently August as of now, so Christmas Nights will not happen anytime soon. I will probably have it happen this year, and we're all gonna have a happy holiday when the time comes. It's basically just playing through Claire/Elliot stages, but oh geez, I'm gonna mess up again. Oh man, that was so close. But of course, all Christmas themed with Jingle Bells playing, and even the bossy face is all dressed for the holidays. Like, even though it's evil, it clearly doesn't hate Christmas and whatnot. It is just so neat. And now we gotta ascend. Thankfully the camera moves up a bit, so it's not too difficult to see. This one I'm talking about. This is by far the longest. Props to anyone who can get through this twice without having trouble. Not taking the chance with that ring. If you're taking damage, and crap. Okay, can't I find a blue ting somewhere? Okay, yeah, let's go get it. I'm not gonna have time to come back up here. Heck, I'm barely gonna have enough time to loop through this even once. It's gonna be a really long ride. Here goes nothing. Woohoo! This must be the biggest level in the game, too. I just wish there were more levels in this game as stated. It can be finished in about an hour. And it's not a very difficult game, too. It's not like a NES or 16-bit game where it's difficult, so you have to keep playing through it to finish it, even if it is short. And crap, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna fail. This. Yeah. I almost had it though. Hopefully I can at least get a C rank. Of course, going through rings, getting points as possible from. And how did I do? That's the first time I got below a C. But my rankings are good enough, so yeah. As long as I don't suck horribly at Reala, everything will go hunky-dory. That is a really cool voice. But what the heck is he saying anyway? Should I say it? Is it genderless too? So you gotta go through paraloops. Maybe drilling works too, but paralooping is effective. You gotta send to the other side. See, every time you get hit, doesn't matter the enemies, you'll always lose 5 seconds. So yeah, that was that boss that's even more infamous than Wiseman. So yeah, that is all for Stick Canyon. Now we shall replay through the final level. It's a good thing I decide to play through the stories as individuals, saying that the last two parts would be pretty much the same except for the endings. Now because I've played through... Actually, I'll explain it later. Never mind.